Well, how you going, everyone? Josh the Collector Guy. Hope you all had an awesome week yet again this week, ladies and gentlemen. Wherever you went during the week, if you went to the shops, found a couple of things, or even if you went to a flea market and found a couple of things, hope you all found some awesome additions to your collections, everyone. Hope you had an awesome week as well. Well, these are my finds yet again for this week, ladies and gentlemen. Got lots of cool Hot Wheels, even some Dale Earnhardt cars to share with you. Got them off eBay this week. As I just said, Hot Wheels and that. The old blue cards mixed in. The old half blue, half white cards. Very cool. Brings me back to my childhood. Absolutely love it. But first up, start off with this little guy here. Probably nothing really to ooh-ah about. I'm sure everyone's seen this one before. It's probably nothing new. The old 55 Chevy panel. I have seen a couple sort of on eBay, and I have heard about it, but as always, when you put it on eBay, a lot of people seem to pay too much because they think it's the only one in existence, but that's my opinion anyway. Very cool. Glad to find one actually on the shelf. Probably, as I said, nothing to Yahoo or ooh-ah about, but very cool. Went hunting with Dad at the shops over the weekend. We found a couple of little good things, so it's always good to go with Dad and have a little bit of a hunt. Very cool. I do love the old 55 Chev panels, though. Absolutely tough as looking truck. Now we'll get to the Dale Earnhardt cars. Got these off eBay. Well, came in the mail from eBay this week. I was absolutely excited to get these. I was bouncing off the walls. You know I love Dale Earnhardt to bits. So excited to get them in the mail. Start off with the one over here, the old Legacy one, the 24 karat gold one. Absolutely awesome presentation on all these cars. They're all super detailed by Action and even Lionel. I know these days they seem to be made by Lionel. Very cool. It's got the old Legacy colours on the side. Got it in gold. Got the old Dale Earnhardt Foundation thing there. I think that's the symbol for that. Almighty Dale Earnhardt. And even got his championships on the back there, which is very, very awesome. I can always refer to that when I want to know which years he won. So many championships as well. In my opinion, the greatest NASCAR driver ever. I'll be so excited to display these on my shelf. And speaking of my shelf for my Dale Earnhardt cars, I'll show you just up here. But I'll probably have to put a couple away to fit some of these guys out. But the gold one will sit just there near my other old Hot Wheels as well. I know a couple of you viewers asked to see a bit of my room. This is a bit of my room. It's pretty much like a storage facility, as you can see. Got so many boxes everywhere. But I will eventually one day show you up close and personal with all my cars. And there's my General Motors vintage Hot Wheels shelf. If anyone wanted to know what that shelf looked like, there it is. It's also the picture on my YouTube channel page right up the top, the header picture. But back to the main event. Hope you enjoyed that little bit of my room just there. Massive storage facility. I'll probably be on an episode of Auction Hunters before you know it. Now back to these cars. Got the old Realtree one in classic black. GM Good Ranch Service Plus. Or it doesn't have plus written on the side. Excuse me. Old Realtree. I believe it's got to do with hunting and that. And I believe Dale Earnhardt did a bit of hunting back in the day as well. Very cool detail on this one as well. They're both different years of Monte Carlo as well. Got the almighty Chev in there. They're just awesomely detailed, these cars. They're so cool. Even got the vehicle identification number in the back there. I think you can register it online. Now, that one's limited to 2011, whereas this one here, only 144 of these are floating around. I was actually very surprised. I won it on eBay. It was going for bids and that. I reckon I got it for a pretty cheap price. I was so shocked because 144 cars made worldwide. That's just so low of a number. Have a little look at it though. Got old John Wayne on the front there. I'm pretty sure it's called Dale and the Duke, this car. So very cool indeed. Got the old Dale Earnhardt Foundation Tampo on the back there. Even got the roof flaps as well. That's another great little feature of this model, and it's in brushed metal. Got the old fuel canister in the back there, or fuel cell, excuse me, fuel canister, geez. Got him there with one of the many trophies he won during his career, and old John Wayne there as well. RCR, Richard Childress Racing, so very cool. Glad to add these guys to my collection. Looking forward to displaying a couple of these. Probably won't display this one though, because she's pretty limited. I might keep her boxed away, keep her more protected, but absolutely awesome. Love my Dale Earnhardt stuff. Always love finding cars of his and cars to do with his. I absolutely love it. Love it to bits. Now we'll get to the vintage Hot Wheels. Well, not really vintage. A lot of people probably go, yeah, that's only 20 years old. But cars I grew up with as a kid, a lot of these I did, well, still do to this day. I had as a kid. We'll start off with this one here, the old GT Racer. I think I've actually got this somewhere in one of my boxes, sprawled around the house. Very cool looking car. Looks like a sort of a Le Mans car, you could say. Probably not Can-Am, probably too modern to be a Can-Am actually, to be honest. Very cool. Love the old 90s cards. This isn't actually a blue card, I've been told, but I've always known it to be, but the blue card's more of this one just here. The old Buick Wildcat, one of the cars from Demolition Man, and there's actually two more as well in the mix today, and that movie was only on the other night, but I didn't get to watch it. Very cool looking concept car made by General Motors. Not too bad in my opinion. A lot of people will probably go, oh, that's not the best looking car in the world, but it's a Buick. I do love Buicks. Beautiful split window Corvette. I do have the white wall version one somewhere in one of my boxes from when I was a kid. One of the cars I remember greatly. Beautiful car. Love that light blue paint job. Very cool indeed. And on the actual blue card as well with the collector number. Always love the card art on these ones. The old GM Lean Machine, another car from Demolition Man. Very cool. That'll probably go, oh yeah, we've got a couple of these carded in one of my boxes. He seems to have an identical memory of the cars I had when I was a kid, all the old ones from the 90s. Has a bloody good memory, I tell you that. GM Ultralight, yes, another one from Demolition Man. This one's pretty weighty as well. Well, it is a GM vehicle. No, it must have a metal base of something. Looks like metal, or is it plastic? Look, actually it looks plastic to me. That's a pretty weighty car as well. Very cool indeed. Very nice. Oh, it's got the old collector's tip at the top. I'll have to read them later on. Very nice. Now, these two definitely remember these as a kid. The old blown Vets. Actually have the pink version of this one, and also actually this exact version as well loose. And also had this one loose as well, what I only picked up a couple of months ago. Very cool, the old 95 model series. That's weird, I thought it was the first edition or something. Oh, they're both different card variations as well. How do you like that? Didn't even realise. Very cool indeed. Brings back a lot of great memories playing with the old Hot Wheels. Very cool, their card variations as well. Love that. And just the grey plastic Corvette. That one's a little bit more harder to find than this one here, but I'm sure Dad will probably go, we'll got these ones as well. And a car I definitely do have, but definitely remember greatly as a kid, the old Jack Baldwin Camaro. Absolutely love this Camaro. I actually got it right up there on my shelf as well. Exact same car. That's one Dad had bought when I was little, so that's pretty cool that, well, I found another one, even though it's exactly the same, but still, you can't pass on the old blue cards. It brings back great memories for me from when I was a kid, so absolutely awesome to get the Jack Baldwin one. And I believe there's a guy over here in Australia who has the exact car. I think he's changed the paint on it and everything, but he's still kept sort of the Hot Wheels style to it, but he's redone it to his caliber, if you could say. He's got rid of all the Hot Wheels sponsorship and everything. I think he's in the Sports Sedan series or something. I'm not sure if anyone's heard of that over here in Australia, but it's a really nice looking car, very tough looking Camaro. I absolutely love it. Well, that's it for this week, ladies and gentlemen. Hope I didn't jabber on too much, but I really hope you enjoyed this week's vid. I know a lot of you always appreciate my vids each and every week. Thank you very much, guys and girls. Always appreciate the comments as well. If you're new to my vids and that, feel free to leave a comment. Always like getting back to everyone and having a little bit of a talk about my cars and everything. Even sharing my passion for the Hot Wheels, Matchboxes, Tamicas, Dale Earnhardt stuff, you name it. I absolutely love everything. Absolutely awesome to collect all this awesome stuff. Well, that's it for this week, everyone. Thank you, subscribers. Thank you, whoever tunes into my vid each and every week. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much, guys and girls, for the support. Thank you. Well, that's it for this week, everyone. Hope you enjoyed. And remember everyone, happy hunting. Keep the hobby strong. See you later, everyone. Have an awesome week.